Hello everybody and welcome to M&J Games. I am Michael and today we are looking at a wonderful and beautiful park that is called Fairyland and it is created by Mustang Glen, so it's Mustang-Glen. And the description of the park says, "Welcome to Fairyland, a beautiful park that is even more beautiful than Wonderland. This park has 6 flat rides, 4 coasters, and a fire show. Especially visit Pirate Dreams, a cascade ride with a fairy tale story in The Shining, a tower terror where you are almost really in the movie, and especially visit Area Panthera, where you can find a big panther rock and a dueling coaster. The park is also very beautiful at night. There's also a beautiful water show, Dance of the Lake, that has 9,725 triggers. And then this one here is Johnny portrait comes from Boom or Boz Mid Get Slayer. And then some extras. You got Fairyland, Shining, Pirate Dreams, Dual Coaster, Mustang Glen. All right, so that's just kind of some of the detail of the park. I mean, you can see just the detail that this is in. I mean, there's the water show. It's going on right now. But I was talking to him. He said it's best to watch at 10 in the morning. So 10 a.m. So as that gets closer to 10 a.m., we'll go and watch the water show. But just a beautiful park, and I do like how he's got it bordered. Because when you're in it, you really can't see outside the park, right? So I do like that aspect because I don't like with the limit how it's like your park kind of ends sometimes. So this is really, really well done, really well lit up. And we'll go through a lot of it probably at night. So there's Fairyland. I mean, really, I love the offset windows and stuff. That's really cool. Really cool. Now as we can start to see some of the, you got the chandelier. So let's go over here. And then I like with the stalls, one thing I think that's fantastic here is you push them back a little bit. So when guests are getting in line, they're not kind of getting this part too boggled down. But this is really nice, and this goes right along with your entrance theme. I like how you've got the spotlights. I mean, this is beautiful. You've got some menus. You could also kind of put the menus on the top, as I've seen some players starting to do that now. But really cool. Oh, we got a little fire right here. Is this the fire show potentially that it's talking about? That's really cool. Man, I don't know which way to go in this park. All right, let's go right first because I think how this is lit up over here would be really cool at night. So you got kind of power of nature. Okay, so we definitely need to do this one. I would have probably accidentally missed this one. So let's go. Whoa. Oh, this is the wooden coaster, I think. Okay. I like how you got these rocks in here. I really do. Really adds to the queue line. I think that's really cool. And then you got all this little like oasis right there. Really well done. Super impressed with this. I like that. Roofing. See, it's not anything that's too complicated in terms of what you did, because you just basically use wooden beams and stuff. But then what made it complicated was you just put all this ivy on the wall, and it just looks natural. You got these rocks. Looks really good. So it's called the Power of Nature. It's a wooden monster coaster. Let's look at the other one. So yeah, the stats. And here's one thing too, guys. Stats really don't mean anything in this game, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because to be honest, if you create a realistic coaster, your stats aren't going to be that great. And some of it depends on, did you do block sections? Or you having to wait on the block sections? Like, there's so many aspects that go into it. As we see, so it's about 100 feet at its tallest point. Max speed 62 miles per hour. Let's see about airtime. Airtime count 3.2 seconds. All right, so enjoy the ride. so really good ride, really smooth. Yeah, so this is, so that's part of the reason why these stats are lower is, are you running one trains or two trains or three? Looks like you're running two trains, but for some reason, okay, so I think what happened is you've got block section here is my guess, another block section potentially right there, and so what's happening is it's not going for some reason until you basically get to that final block section, so they're just sitting here in the station waiting, which obviously makes a difference. I wonder what there's one thing I do want to look at here with the stats. So I wonder with the heat map, so this would be more lateral G-force. Let's look at, yeah, let's go live data. Yeah, so I think with lateral G's you don't want it to be more than -1. So I think -2 gets really dangerous just in terms of real life. So I think this is probably just a little too narrow just with how fast it's going. So it needs to be widened. But I mean, overall, love the layout. I mean, it is really super smooth. Love the ride. Love going down this tunnel. The only other thing I'd say, and you know, I've been working on this a lot too, is kind of like the shaping of a coaster. And what I mean by that is like you kind of want the hills to be symmetrical in a way, right? Like, so when it comes up here, you kind of, I mean, obviously it's going to come up in a different way, but you want it to kind of come up and then smooth out going down, but then go a little deeper, right? So I would just kind of work on fixing that area in the future. But I mean, really good coaster. And whenever I give this stuff, I mean, this is not criticism. It's just stuff that I noticed, some little hints and everything, right? But what a great coaster. Really well laid out. Yeah, I love that little fire right there. It looks good. So now let's go this way. And I like how you've lined the path with this. Like I feel like these aren't used enough, and I think they look really good. Uh-oh, so the shining. So we got to make sure this is still done at night. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's take this off and let's go watch the water show that's about to start in about 25 minutes according to Planet Coaster time. So now, gosh, Lee, I can't get this camera right. I'm going to try to make sure that I get in the best view to watch this. But so he created this kind of viewing platform. And this is, I mean, already it's beautiful. So let's enjoy the show. There we go. So it looks like that's it. I mean, that was fantastic. Unbelievable. Oh, sorry, guys. I mean, you see how many triggers he said he had. What was it, 9,700? That's ridiculous. So let's go. Let's turn to nighttime for The Shining. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie. I obviously remember it, but you know, I could see from the beginning those colored trees and stuff. You got the hotel, Overlook Hotel. Looks good. I like how you have some stalls there. So actually, is this for The Shining or is this for the drop ride? Oh, The Shining's over here. Okay. So Overlook Maze. Oh yeah, I remember this. Wow, this is really lit up well. And you did a good job of choosing the coloring with it because it's not too bright. Because sometimes when people put lights right in the ground like that, they're just way too bright. But you did kind of like a lighter blue in a sense to where it doesn't. Well, I guess not lighter blue. It doesn't make sense. But a color blue where it doesn't make it too terribly light. Man, this is really well done. Really impressive. You know, just, yeah, it's almost impossible with how you have the maze to not have the trees kind of clip through just a little bit. But really good job. At least I hope I'm going the right way. Surely I am. Oh, and now we're in the hotel. Look at this. Wow. Impressive, man. Impressive. So obviously took advantage of the haunted house pieces for a lot of this. You got the doors. Yep. Now there's a trick you can do with these types of doors too to give it more dimension, where if you were to click on it and you could flip it sideways and put it here, and then turn this part right here like straight up. Okay, I don't think I explained it right, but basically where you give it like a little dimension on either side, and I can kind of show that at the end. Okay, so we got one of these like Tower of Terror type rides. Best seat 1-3. Okay, good to know. Room 237. So let's get on the ride. Seat 1 or 3. All right, or row 1, seat 3. There we go. All right, so let's get started.
Melso her sedikit.
Alright, so looks like I think we're done. Yep. Really good ride. Really well done. Let's see, where's the exit at here? So the exit's through. Okay, so the exit was through that door, I think. Or not. I don't know where I'm at right now. Okay, yeah. Sorry, is that right? I don't know. Either way, really well done ride. That is awesome. Really loved it. You know, I think that you did a great job. I haven't tried doing one of these yet, just because I know the sequencing is really tough. Kind of talking with some people, but you did a really good job with it. So let's go ahead. Let's get rid of this specific time. There we go. Just clicking the wrong button. So now, I mean, you can see right there. Look at that panther that he carved out of the terrain. Like, that's unreal. I don't know how you did that, Mustang. I would love to know. Actually, you know what? I would love to know, how long did that take you? Because that's unbelievable. And I love these lights, by the way. These little Victorian lights that you can color. Really cool. So area Panthera. Sorry for the lag for a second. Let's give it a second and it will be done. Or a little bit more than a second. There we go. Alright. But I mean, just look at that. That is just awesome. I mean, you've even used the terrain paint to color the spots of it, like a panther. I mean, the teeth. What are the teeth? Those. Okay, I can. I got rid of that before I saw what it was. Stalagmite. Okay, I haven't really seen those pieces much, but I think it's something for, was it the spooky pack? But man, that's like built into the train. That is really cool. I want to know how long that took you, because that's incredible. So as you see here, we've got a couple wing coasters. So these are the dueling coasters that he's talking about. And you know, while we're up here, let's look at how he's got the path lit up. Really well done for that little plaza. Really nice. I like the trees that you used, and really, really good job. You've done a great job with this. So Black Panther versus the Leopard. Ooh, let's go Black Panther. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. Such a good actor. Alright, here we go. Oh, is it broken down? Oh, I guess we're not going on Black Panther. We'll go this one. But I do like how you made it kind of symmetrical on each side. Like each path kind of does the same thing. Except this one obviously has to go to the other side. So now, okay, once again, a lot of foliage here in the station. I think this looks nice. So it's called the Leopard. Oh, it's an X-Dimension coaster. Okay. When I just saw it, I just figured wing coaster, but X-Dimension coaster. I haven't done one of these yet because I know they're kind of tricky. So let's look at the results before we get on. Numbers really good. Max speed 77 miles per hour. Biggest drops. That's about 130 feet or so. Okay, G-forces look good. One inversion, one airtime count. So really quick airtime count. Alright, so now, are we in seat 1? Okay, so we start going backwards. Alright. So let's enjoy the coaster. Alright, let's ride this one more time, but let's ride it from bumper so we can kind of see what it did. Like I said, I haven't created one of these, so I really don't have much room to give advice, but I do feel like that was probably a little too intense with the spinning and stuff at the beginning. Then again, I don't really know how you can control that or anything, because like I said, I haven't built this coaster yet. I'm just trying to think about how that would be in real life, trying to go on it. So let's wait for people to hop on the train, and we'll ride front bumper view. If they ever hop on the train. I thought I had it sped up already, but Oh, looks like Black Panther won. Alright, so I think this is a cool coaster, but here's the thing. I probably would have done something different than the X Dimension. Just simply because like I like what you did with these unique first couple drops. Like they're not normal drops you'd see because you kind of have them crossing over and so forth. But I just feel like that was too much using the X Dimension coaster because of how this has kind of got a little bit of a turn and just kind of flipped you over and so forth. So I mean, if you did like a wing coaster or something, I feel like that could have been really cool. You know, I feel like X Dimension is still a cool coaster. X Dimension, I feel like if you're riding the seats kind of flipped a little bit too much right away. But now we can kind of see it from daytime. Looks really nice in the skyline. Look at that panther. It looks incredible. Gotta love. Yeah, just love this area. And this is a cool station. This is unique. Okay, this is giving me a good idea. This you kind of have the kind of have this all being held up by these cable wires. That's a good idea. Something to think about. And it looks like a Gerstlauer Infinity coaster. Is that Infinity? Yep. Or is this a bar heist? That's a Typhoon bar heist. Okay. Alright, so that's a big time coaster. I feel like a couple areas to smooth just a little bit. Love this part here. That is really cool, really well done. Then the only other thing is I would bank these a little bit. With no banking, it just kind of turns a little quickly. It's almost like that mouse. What's that mouse coaster? Like the Looney Tunes. I can't remember, but you know, just kind of whips it. Turns it a little bit quickly, but really good job. Love this area. I love this this large helix. It starts out small, gets larger. Really cool, really well done. And then the sign on top is really well done as well. And you did these custom supports here. That's why at first when I saw this, it just reminded me of like a Schwarzkopf looping coaster or something. And I was like, wait. But then I realized, oh, those are custom supports. So that's really well done. Really nice waterfall there. So it looks like that's going to be the next ride. So we've done all three coasters. Looks like we did. I think we just have this one more ride to look at. Let me get to this camera. So I'm getting better with this camera. So I'm guessing, yeah, that's the exit. So let's find the entrance because this looks really well themed. I like the touch of having the rocks as well, and then the rope that you did looks good. Only thing I'd say is that 10 meters? I don't know. It looks like it's getting a little congested. Looks good. Okay, this is cool. You got like a little. Oh no, we got two more coasters to ride. Okay. I like this little almost like beachy type little boardwalk area where you just got the grass and so forth. That looks really cool. Really well lit up at night. So we still got that one to do. Yep. And we've got this boat ride. Or I guess that's part of. Never mind. That's all the same ride. Okay. I was getting myself confused for a second, but this is really pretty right here. So and from seeing some pictures too of what you started working on now, I mean, you definitely have you're really good at building. You got an eye for it. Got an eye for a lot of the details, which is good. So sorry that I'm clipping our heads a little bit there. So we are 1665. He was rich, named Smokebeard. I'll be honest, I don't know what this is in reference to at first. He had everything. A beautiful woman. That's important, right? But he was warned. More. Let's see. He was warned. He was obsessed for a magical ship named the Queen Anne's Revenge. If you okay, if you worship the ship, or if the ship will fly. Okay, so he hooked the biggest ship because he never came back. Good. And they say the ship is on an island surrounded by a kraken. Ooh, a kraken. Can you find the island and defeat the kraken? Yeah, so this is really well done in here. This station, you got like this whole room taken out. I'd probably just put down some wooden pieces here so you don't really see the grass. That's just me though. Although it does kind of feel like you're outside in a courtyard. Love to use that as the sky. Now I haven't really done this coaster much either. This Cascade water coaster. So I need to venture out a little bit more in my what I use for my coasters. So let's see. Oh my gosh, you got so many. All right, let's enjoy the ride. Sorry, let me get that ride back. Accidentally pressed the wrong button. I'm pausing this because I want to put it back to nighttime. So I'm sure this ride's probably better at night. So I apologize for that real quick. I'll get back to where we're at. Yeah, it looks better at night. So there we go. no, this is impressive. Really impressive Mustang. I think what I like too is you just had such a good story and stuff. You know, like really well done. Alright, it's lagging again. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that's it with the park. I believe we've looked at everything. There's the water show going on again. I mean, just look at this once again, lit up at night. Really beautiful. That area is beautiful right there. I love the shining. What was y'all's favorite ride? What was your favorite coaster? Or what was your favorite flat ride? And the shining was really good. He did such a good job with this. Make sure to go onto the workshop and like and subscribe and rate. And as always, hit that like button. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.